All right, welcome to the Case Technologies channels. If you ever worked with us or watched any of our videos before, go ahead, comment, and subscribe and share. Today's video is about VMware's vSphere Hypervisor 6.7 or ESXi server. We're going to go ahead and go through the install process today, and let's go ahead and begin. If you want to get the VMware Hypervisor 6.7 software or ESXi software 6, please go to this website right here, this link, this web URL right here in the link at the top here that I'm highlighting. You have to put in your email and your password and then log in, and you'll be able to grab the license and the download of the software that says ESXi 6.7. And once you download, you'll be ready to begin. You can install it either on a physical hardware or bare metal, or you can put in another virtual platform like KVM or VirtualBox, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to be using VirtualBox today. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to kind of breeze through this one just because it's not a VirtualBox video. It's about the ESXi install. So I'm going to keep it about that. So when you install ESXi, you definitely want to have at least 8 gigs of RAM, I suggest. You can get away with 4. And let's do that. 8192. And that'll allow you to have 3 to 4 VMs without any problems. And then you want to have a sizable hard drive that you can split up amongst multiple VMs. And for this video, I'm just going to do 50 gigs. But you really want to have even more than that so that each VM that you spin up, it have adequate storage to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. So if it's like a Windows, one Windows server by itself or desktop installation may need 40 to 50 gigs, depending on what you're running on it. So keep that in mind. Let me change some of my settings here. And when you're installing this, even virtually, make sure you have adequate processor cores for your instance, as well as the RAM. It's not just about the RAM when it comes to virtualization. You want to have enable VT or AMD V virtualization on your hardware checked in your BIOS on your physical device and in your virtual software if you plan to go the route that I'm going right here for this video. And then you just want to go ahead and also in settings, go back there, make sure I'm pointing to the right disk for the installation, which is right here, VMware VMWare install 6.7. Okay, I'm going to start. And as soon as it pops up, it's going to have this right here, the same menu, boot menu, ESXi 6.7, or boot from local disk. There's nothing on my local disk yet, so we're going to go ESXi 6.7, and we're going to let that install load while I pause the video. All right, the install has finished. So what you want to do is just go ahead and press enter to continue, and then F11 to accept the EULA or end user license agreement. And right now it's just going to check your hardware to make sure everything is sufficient. And it found the hard disk that I created for it. I'm going to use US default for the language keyboard layout. And you want to set your password here. If this is a lab environment, it really doesn't matter. But keep in mind this is your root password. If you're in an enterprise or corporate setting, make sure you have a difficult password. I'm going to go ahead and install. All right. Now you have to remove your hardware, your installation media, and reboot. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. It's already been removed for me because I'm using VirtualBox. I'm just going to boot up here, but already you can see the CPU right here. And how many cores I have. And how much memory I have right here. And also showing that it's using VirtualBox hardware. All right, and now it's completely booted up, and we have an IP at 10.0.2.15, and I'm going to go ahead and try to connect to that. All right, now that I reset it, I have a better IP address. I bridged my network adapter from the virtual machine. Now I have one that's nice and routable and easy for me to get to in a browser. All right. Now we're linked to it. Well, you put that all you have to do is put the address in the browser like it suggests. And you want to accept, proceed to unsafe IP address. And voila, there you go. The VMware comes up, put in the password. And then we can get into the GUI. Now you're ready to start launching and adding VMs. I don't want to be reporting back to VMware, so I'm going to check that box. But now you have this beautiful VMware ESXi dashboard where you can work from and manage VMs, monitor VMs, your storage, your networking. Manage your data store, your adapters, your devices. You can see your CD-ROMs in here. You also monitor CPU utilization from their dashboards, memory, your network, also disk utilization, other hardware, events, tasks, logs, and notifications. Remember to comment and subscribe. This is Case Technologies. Please share as well. Thank you.